Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Sorry, I'm a couple minutes late. I was having some technical difficulties with my multi-streaming stuff. So thank you for your patience. Just a couple, maybe about 20 more people in here, and we'll start the Diavatalks Smackdown, my theme song, and then we'll get right into our debates. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request, come on up, and we'll get with you in just one moment. Hey, Chris. She signs on every day at 4, waiting for MAGA to enter the door. With a this and a that and a sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA, she's about to begin. She's got miles through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown, yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge her fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got... Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diana hit him with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diana's got game, and she's hard to beat. Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running the show in the TikTok streets. Equality for all and respect for her crew. Come meet Sir Val and Gemma the Jew. With maggots in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diava delivers the end game stunner. She says, "Oh, look, we have a Diava, a crusader of truth." Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diava is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA glow. Her wit and her legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. That's for you, MAGA, especially you, MAGA men, the most he-emotional creatures on the planet. Oh my God. You are he-emotional just like Donald J. Trump. Thank you. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I'm going to bring up my backup account, and then we're going to get into it. I have one in the box. Hopefully they are a Trump supporter. I haven't looked yet. Make sure it wasn't a friendly, but they popped up real soon. I challenged a couple of people to come over to my live today. I was on I'm Really Important's live, and I told them to come over because they think they can school me. So I invited them to come check me out at 4 o'clock. So hopefully they're here. It is AJ? Okay. AJ, and I can't remember the other guy's name. Danny D, I think his name was. Danny D. Yep, you just missed the song. I'm so sorry. All right. Let me bring up my back. Hey, Jude, how are you? Hey, Jude is the one who wrote my theme song and gifted it to me. So, Hey, Jude in the comment section is responsible for my awesome theme song. Such an incredible, thoughtful gift. All right. Make sure you're following my backup page and let's get into it. Oh, no, that's Aiden. That's not AJ. But we'll talk to Aiden. Hi, Aiden. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
24, Alabama.
Okay. What did you want to say?
Well, I'm going to be careful on choice of words. So, I want to say that you guys are sissies. You guys don't know what you're voting for in Kamala.
What?
Yeah, I said you guys don't know what you guys vote for in Kamala. Like,
Sure we did.
Like every time I talk to you guys, you have no idea what you guys voted for.
Have you asked me?
Sure. Go ahead. What would you vote for Kamala?
Okay. I voted for Kamala Harris because she had actually had policies for the middle and working class, such as a $25,000 home payment down payment assistance, $6,000 child tax credit for each child. She was going to raise taxes on the millionaires and billionaires, and she was going to give all the tax breaks to the working class and middle class, and working and middle class.
That sounds like a whole bunch of nonsense that you got from your liberal news, because when I read her tax plans and all that, when I was looking into everything the first time last year, there was nothing that meant 25% down on
I said 25,000. Yes, it was. It was on KamalaHarris.com, and she had an 82 pages of her economic plan, and $25,000 home payment down payment assistance for first-time homebuyers was actually on there. You just didn't read it, and actually, she did it for more people. Excuse me. I don't allow men to speak over me. She said it herself. Either you didn't listen or you didn't read her website. Okay. It was all out there. And it would benefit you more than anybody, because Gen Z specifically has been iced out of being able to afford a home because everything's so expensive. And so she was doing it for the younger generation that felt like they had no way forward to buy a home and to live the quote unquote American dream. So it was specifically would have helped you. It never would have helped me, but I still voted for it because I wanted young people to have that chance.
Well, you're talking about the website that she paid for that wasn't made by her.
It was made by her. It was made by her.
It was just paid by her.
It was made by her. Did Donald Trump, you think Donald Trump sat down and created his entire website by himself, or he paid somebody to do it?
Yes, he did, because he's actually an intellectual man.
You're a moron. You're not equipped for this conversation. So you're gone, dude. If you think that Donald Trump sat down and is a web designer, I have beachfront property to sell you in Arizona. You are absolutely ridiculous. Oh my God. Give me a break. That's just the dumbest thing. I mean, at least you get the dumbest comment of the day award so far, but we just got started. Mr. Dog, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. How old are you, and what state did you vote in?
21 in Alabama.
What is it with all these 20-year-olds in Alabama? I hope you're smarter than the last one. What did?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What did you want to talk about? Did you want to respond to the background, or did you want to talk about something else?
No, I wanted to respond about the topic that you was talking about with the other guy.
Hold on, we can't hear you. Wait, the goal thing is so loud. I'm sorry. Just wait till that gets over. Thank you guys for smashing out my goals. It's just really loud when it completes. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the first time home buyer, did you actually read that?
Yes.
Okay, so you would know that that is for first generation?
No. It was yes. No, there was a second. There was a second tier for first generation. It was 25,000 for first time home buyers, and I think it went up to, I believe, either 30 or 35,000. I have to look again, but there was two tiers. And if it were the first time in your generation, there was a little bit more for you. So it was a 2-tiered plan.
So yet again, in the fine print of here's 25K. For the first time home buyers, if your mother, it literally says this in print. If your mother,
and that's further into it.
Has ever, I'm sorry. Can I finish?
Well, you're not saying the truth. Like, I can't allow misinformation.
So I want to ask you this: who do you think? Where did that come from? Let me ask you that.
It was very simple. She said exactly how she was going to do it. You weren't paying attention like the other guy. I will. I'm waiting for the goal thing to stop. It's very loud. Don't tell me what to do on my own live.
I'm not.
Because okay, shut your yapper. I don't allow men to speak over me. You have to let me speak. Okay? 25,000. Hold on. It did not say that was the first. Oh, she said what she was going to do was she was going to tax the fucking wealthy, their fair share. She's going to tax the wealthy their fair share instead of giving them all the tax breaks. That would have paid for it. That's how she was going to pay for it. She had an 82-page economic plan. Had you bothered to read it in its entirety? You can unmute.
Yet again, like I said, it's literally in the fine print. It's
where? Give me the what? Where?
Basically.
No. I don't want basically. I want you to tell me where did you get the information from? Where did you? No. Again, I need a source. Where did you? No. Where did you? Okay. Where did you get that from? Tell me the source that your claim is from.
In front of a computer, like.
Well, then tough shit. You have Google in your hand. Go Google it. Go. I don't want basically, kind of like, what? You can't make a claim if you can't back it up. Literally, as of June 2020, huh?
USA Today. You can go read on USA Today. Go read it.
Is it an opinion piece, or is it an opinion piece, or is it actually her plan?
In her fine print.
No, I asked you where. Where is the fine print? Where's the fine print? Where's the fine print? Where's the fine print? You guys don't listen. You can't just come up here. USA Today. You're like, it's in the fine print. Well, then you have to give me the fine print that I can read.
I literally just told you it's on.
Not USA Today is not where her plan was.
They have her. Okay. All right. Yeah.
You can call me crazy, but I deal in facts. So sorry. You can tell your yapper to shut their fucking mouth because I don't need to talk to two people. Shush, shush, shush. I deal in facts, man. You can't just come up here with your feelings of what you think. You said it's in the fine print. Well, then you have to show me the fine print. You have to show me the fine print if you said it's in the fine print.
Show me the fine print where it doesn't says it's a first.
Show you the prime. Fucking A. Do you have it? I mean, do you? What AI source do you? Can you like Grok? Do you trust Grok? Elon's Grok AI? We could ask it. Because I have Google, it says Kamala Harris's $25,000 down payment assistance plan for first-time home buyers is a proposal that was part of her economic agenda during the 2024 presidential campaign. It aims to provide up to $25,000 in down payment assistance to working families who have paid their rent on time for 2 years and are buying their first home. The plan prioritizes first-generation home buyers with more generous support, which is exactly what I just fucking said. They got more money if they were the first-time generation. And I just read to you exactly what I said to you before I looked it up. I don't think I'm smart. I know I'm smart. Yes, I do. I've been doing this 7 days a week for 13 months straight. I've missed 2 days, dude.
I don't have to sit in front of a computer, okay?
Yes, you do. You probably should try it more often. You should probably try it more often so you actually have factual information to bring up into my live. But I deal with facts and facts only. And exactly what I just told you was corroborated by what I just looked up. It was more assistance for those that were first-time generation, but otherwise it was for
every first-time home buyer if they've paid their rent on time for 2 years. So I've been doing this 13 months, 7 days a week. I have talked about this. I have investigated this. I have studied this. I have researched this and just about every other topic that you guys are going to bring up. Because I do this every fucking day. Okay? You're not telling me anything that I haven't already looked up. So I told you what her plan was. And then when I went to Google it, it said exactly what I said. They're going to prioritize first-generation home buyers, those whose parents did not own a home, with more generous support, which is what I said. What?
I think I've been very respectful, but
I don't care. What is your question?
I said, do you want to talk about due process? Do you feel as illegal immigrants are having their rights taken away, or do you feel as they're getting due process?
The Supreme Court said they weren't getting due process, and the Constitution says they're supposed to have it. So I don't care what you think or what I think. The Supreme Court already said they weren't getting due. The Supreme Court, I don't allow people and men to speak over me. The Supreme Court already ruled that they did not have due process. They're not getting due process. Not me, not you, the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said that. Your opinion about it doesn't matter. And the Constitution says, just so you know, the Constitution says all persons. Okay? It doesn't say U.S. citizens. It says all persons. Do you not have any self-control? Like, you just keep on muting your mic over and over and over again in the middle of my sentences. And you have to understand that I don't allow that to happen. Boundaries, man. I'll give you a chance to talk as soon as I'm done. But the Constitution doesn't care about your thoughts or your feelings, and neither does your opinion on whether they were getting due process or not, because the Supreme Court already ruled that they weren't.
Okay, thank you. So do you know what expedited removal is?
Yes.
Do you know what that is?
Yes, that's not what he's doing.
So, yes, he is.
No, he's not.
So what is
No. No.
I'm
No.
asking you, what is expedited removal?
You tell me, expert.
No, you just said you know what it is. No, don't.
He invoked the Alien Enemies Act to put them out illegally.
I'm not talking about the alien base.
But that's what he did.
I'm not talking about the 1798 law.
That's what he did. He invoked the Act of 1798 in order to deport them. Don't tell me no.
Do you not know?
You are out of your fucking mind, dude.
You just said you knew what expedited removal is.
Yes.
What is it?
No, I'm asking you. You said it.
Yes, I know what it is.
Of course, and I know what it is too. Go ahead.
Say it.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Okay, I'll just drop you and move on, dude. I'm not playing semantics with you. I said I've done this every single day for the past 13 months.
But you can't say it. Okay, cool. So if someone comes in within 14 days or within 100 miles of the border, the Supreme Court has ruled that you do not have to give them the same due process right. Show me
where any of these people bearded. Thank you for subscribing. Shut up. I'm thanking people for subscribing. Do you not know how lives work? He's not doing 14 days. He's not doing people that just came in. What ruling says that these people were within the 14 days? Go find me one. Because what he's doing is he's hunting people of color. He's hunting brown people, snatching them off the street, kidnapping them and human trafficking them to detention centers or to concentration camps outside the country. Go show me any ruling that any one of those people that he's deported were under that 14-day rule under expedited removal. Go.
Okay, thank you. Just like you just said before.
Go give me one ruling where any of these immigrants have been removed and within that 14-day rule that is for the 14-day rule. Find me one ruling where they said that they have done that. That's never been charged. No one's accused him of any of those things.
Okay.
He's kidnapping people off the streets and sending them to detention camps and to concentration camps. So tell me where they're using expedited removal. Go find me one single ruling. You have Google in your hand. Rick, thank you for sending 3 subscriptions.
Well, I'm not in front of a laptop.
Well, then you don't make a claim you can't back up that you don't know for certain. You're just saying that because you know that's what Obama did. Obama used expedited removal, and you guys want to liken it to that Donald Trump is doing what Barack Obama did, and this is not the same thing. These are completely different, totally different set of circumstances, and you're just wrong.
Sure. Coming from someone that didn't know what expedited removal.
I do know what expedited removal is. I told you what it was because that's what Barack Obama used.
And those were people that had just entered the country.
And were turned around, correct.
And were turned around. So that was a much different thing. We have people being harassed on the street. We have American citizens being noted. We've had people that have served our military getting deported. We had the father of 2 Marines, active duty Marines, just get beat up and put in prison because he was Hispanic.
Because he was brown. Thank you, Rick, for 2 gifted subs.
I don't know where y'all are trying to compare this to Obama, but it's not the same thing. And we also sent those people back to where they came from.
Not to other countries.
In a prison.
Yep, or to other countries. They were trying to send people from Vietnam to South Sudan. Like, why are they sending them back to their home countries? That's not deportation. This is out and out shipping them off to concentration camps, and they're sending them to countries that are unstable, that they're not even from.
And the end result of this is an attack on our Constitution and what we have stood for our country.
And Stephen, did you see the latest article where Stephen Miller is invested in the private prisons? He's making money off of every single one of these people that are stuck in these prisons. It's disgusting.
They're building a new prison there in Florida.
Oh, I know. It's right here in Florida in the Everglades, and they said it's surrounded by alligators and pythons, so we won't have to hire as many security staff because they won't try to escape.
Sir,
it's disgusting.
What would a private prison be for people that you've taken off the streets?
And not only that, they're giving them they're not even building a facility, Val. They're building tents in Florida. These things aren't going to be air conditioned. These are tents.
Not my problem. Not your problem.
You're just a disgusting human
Are
being.
you an American citizen?
Filth, utter filth.
And not your problem.
The inhumanity is what gets me. It's absolutely disgusting. I bet you call yourself a Christian too, don't you? Of course, no, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
How? What? Yes, I am. I don't care what you call yourself. You are not a Christian.
Nope.
Yes, I am.
What does the Bible say about immigrants?
I don't know. How about you tell me?
It says you should welcome the immigrant as a citizen because you were once an immigrant in the land of Egypt. Yeah, you're not following this Bible that you claim that you're following.
Hey, here's one thing. Hold on a second. Who tested Jesus? You want to claim Christian? Who tested Jesus? I didn't say I live by the Bible. Okay. Who tested Jesus? Did I not just? Who tested Jesus? So you guys are trying to make me like I'm a pastor? No, sir. I am a Christian. I actually believe in people like you. Make me absolutely sick to my stomach.
And I was raised evangelical. I know the Bible backward and forward.
I don't need false Christians in my life. People that claim they're
Christian and never even opened a book and read the damn thing.
I bet I do more in my community than you.
I bet you don't.
Way wrong.
I promise you that.
Sir, I'm a community activist. Do you understand what that is?
Yes, sir.
It doesn't matter what you do.
What you do for your community?
Are you just a racist?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Why do you have 80? Why do you have 88 in your
I
user?
have a bad feeling we're talking about.
Listen.
Why do you have? No, you listen. I don't let men speak over me. Why do you have 88 in your profile name?
Anybody under 30, we do not know what the heck you.
Why do you have 88? Why do you have 88? Why do you have 88? You weren't born in 88, so why do you have 88? Why do you have 88 in your username?
It's a number. What about it? Like, you guys make so big war about 88. Like, just because it
Why?
means something to you guys are older, it's a number to me. It's just a number.
Why'd you choose 88?
I don't know. It's 88. I don't know.
Yeah, you're a little schnozzy. Get the fuck out of here.
Get Blagga the fuck out. Easy. We don't do Blagga. Get the fuck out.
Wow. Because I have 88.
Yes. Filth. And you know exactly why. You know why. That's why you wouldn't say, like, oh, it's just a number. Bullshit. Bullshit. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody else, I can't put my pay links on the screen anymore because it flags me every time, but they're in my bio if you want to help support my live. I really do appreciate it. I am here every single day, 7 days a week. Talking to Trump supporters, please only request up if you voted for Donald Trump, and I'll move on to the next guest. But if you want to help support my live, please, my pay links are in my bio. Same with Val. I can't put it on the screen anymore because every single day I do, I get a violation for directing people off the app, which it doesn't make any sense to me. But Levi, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Oh my God. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 9 years old. I voted in North Carolina.
School's out. If you're over 18 and you voted for Trump, can you please request up? Creek, did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, let me give you 1 second. Let me fix my mic. So you can hear me better.
Yeah, it's really low. Val, I'm doing something else. Could you please make sure you keep your hand on the mute button just in case? I feel like we're being set up.
Which one? So.
Oh, I didn't bring Top Notch up. I don't know who brought him up.
Anyways, I'm just wondering why you guys attacked the guy about being a Christian.
Oh, because he's a fake Christian.
Rage bait. Rage bait.
Do you want to have a conversation? You just want to come up and crash out?
That's not me. Anyways, how are you guys gonna?
Because everything that Donald Trump stands for, everything he does, everything he's doing is against what the Bible teaches. Everything. Everything.
Homosexuality, is that not against Christianity?
No, it is not.
Sir, that was actually,
No.
that was not actually part of the King James Bible. No, it was not.
It was added in 1946. If you go watch a movie called 1946, is when they added
And the original
men and men and women with women. It was men and boys and women and girls. It was supposed to be about PDF files, not about homosexuality. You're just wrong.
Okay. Even though
Just go look it up. No, go look up 1946.
It comes with
Go-
diseases and
Go look. Okay, keep him muted, please. Keep him muted, please. Keep him muted. That's Phil. Don't you dare. You're not perpetrating that shit on my life. Get the fuck out of here. They come with diseases. What the fuck is wrong with you? Your people are sick.
And yet again, another fake Christian.
And yet again, right. How disgusting. Can you imagine saying that? Ugh. So gross. God, I honest to God feel like I need a shower. Fucking A, these people are nasty. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Fly, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
19, Georgia.
What year were you born?
2005.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
I voted for Trump because of mass deportation. I wanted it to be settled down because I feel like last year I couldn't get a job because
You're good, sir.
I'm not.
Are you out in the fields? Are you out in the fields
last year that could not get a
Sir,
job?
are you out in the fields in Georgia picking peaches?
No, sir.
You could get a job doing that, I bet.
Florida and picking strawberries.
I'm not picking strawberries, sir.
Okay, are you roofing houses?
What? No, I'm a welder.
Okay, are you okay? So are you working in a hotel? Are you working in a hotel or in a restaurant as a cook or a
Housekeeping
in
or-
a hotel?
No.
Then what the hell are you worried about?
I'm saying because last year a bunch of us young voters and people could not get jobs because of the illegals using fake papers and more.
No.
Do you have
that's
proof of
bullshit.
that? Did you ask every single person just because they were brown? Did you ask them if they're here legally or illegally?
No.
So you're just profiling and you're assuming that they're illegal.
No, not at all.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I'm not even going to let you continue down this line because what you're saying is an absolute lie.
Yep.
If you weren't doing any of the jobs that I just described to you and you weren't going to do any of the jobs I just described to you,
I would.
They're not taking your welding job,
you
dude.
would go pick strawberries?
If I had to, yes.
Okay.
Then go.
Sir, then why don't you go do that?
I
And then
personally like
report
my
back
job.
to us, sir. No, hold on. Why don't you go do that and then report back to us if you actually made it?
I personally like my job.
There you go. You've got your homework.
What the fuck? Yeah, make sure you're willing to work for $4 or $5 an hour before you say yes, I'd take that job. I mean, just saying. That's so gross. Why are there so many fucking racists and why are they all seem to be Gen Z or Gen X? Fucking
Because
weird.
they're raised that way.
I guess. It's just gross. Sarah, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
61, Texas.
Hold on, that's really loud. Just give me a second.
Bad I'm itching.
I know. What did you want to add to the conversation, or do you want to talk about something else? Because I'm really sick and tired of talking about immigration because these people are net positive on our society, and I'm sick of people dehumanizing them and demeaning them for no fucking reason other than just they're goddamn racist.
Well, I just don't understand y'all's hatefulness toward Trump. I can't understand.
Because he's a disgusting, loathsome, constitution-breaking criminal. He's a fucking walking crime spree. And you guys let him get away with everything. He's violating the Constitution. He's breaking laws day after day. He's a disgusting, immoral piece of shit.
Well, if you say so, I don't see it.
Well, he's a 34 times convicted felon, and the Supreme Court said he's violated the Constitution just in his first 3 months.
In an adjudicated essayer, are you kidding?
He sexually abused somebody, and y'all are like, okay, don't care. If you don't see that, that's your own bias getting in your way.
Don't see it.
You don't know that he's a convicted felon?
Ma'am, do you know what happens?
Well, I know
to
he
an
was
ostrich?
convicted of it.
Do you know what happens to an ostrich when they bury their head in the sand?
What?
Their head's the only thing left.
Why do y'all gotta be so damn mean? I am looking at these comments and I'm just shocked.
Because, ma'am.
Because your vote is
Why do
disrespectful.
Democrats have to be so
There is a woman
fucking
up
mean
here
and
who's from Texas right now, actually making Texas look bad. Okay? Because you are up here as a woman that is actually one of the most affected groups by this president over his first term and now this term. You're talking about a man that wants to see you do nothing but sit in the kitchen and have kids.
They're using our corpses as incubators. That's how much we care to the Trump administration. Her name was Adriana Smith in Georgia. Why don't you look it up? Adriana Smith. She unalived back in February. They just had to extricate and do an autopsy on her body to get the fetus out the other day. They kept her alive artificially all of these months against her family's wishes just to incubate a fucking fetus. That's disgusting. They only look at us as incubators, Sarah.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
You're in denial.
Ma'am, do you understand what people in this administration have said about women? One of them that he's trying to put in charge on the board of the Air Force Academy has publicly said, "Your body, my choice." Publicly.
No.
You can't say no. You can't say no when it happened. You can't say no when it
I
happened.
tell you what.
You can't say no.
Y'all are tired of hearing about what's going on with Iran. Y'all are tired of hearing about the immigration. But what if it was Kamala in there doing exactly what Trump said?
It's Kamala and she would never. It's Kamala and she would never. Nope, never.
We wouldn't.
But what if she did? Let's give that serial thought.
We would not be sitting in a place where 250,000 people filed for unemployment in 1 week. We wouldn't be sitting in a place that our dollar dropped almost 30 cents in value. We wouldn't be sitting in a place that $9 trillion of our money was lost in the stock market. We wouldn't be sitting in a place like that.
No, we'd be sitting in a world where it's all illegal immigrants over here, and we've all.
Oh, she's just a garden variety racist. Got it. Okay.
Oh, she's garden variety stupid.
She's a racist. That's all.
Yeah, and your garden variety a fucking moron. So how about that?
Yeah, RC Dubs, go ahead. You wanted to ask what? Oh.
And that's it. I did until she. Yeah, never mind. No, I'm good. She's not rational enough for the question I was going to ask. Never mind.
She's gone. Like gone. Oop, this is not the one I meant to bring up. But here we go. Tone, did you vote? Did you vote for Trump?
Fucking losers, you rage.
You waited all that time for absolutely nothing. Congratulations. That's 10 minutes of your life you can never get back. You voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request? He thought he ate and he left with a full plate.
You'd have to have common sense. We have not seen any of that yet.
Jesus Christ, dude. You're so weird. Look at his fucking username and his picture. He's so gross. You guys are obsessed with Hunter Biden. You probably liked all those pictures Marjorie Taylor Greene was putting on the screen. Anyway, Hunter, whatever. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah,
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
32, San Diego, California.
What did you want to say?
Well, I wanted to say, why do you think it's gross for me to have a picture of Hunter Biden?
It's the picture you chose and you've made it your whole identity, which is weird.
Right. He's got lots of pictures like this. A lot worse, actually.
I don't care.
Your profile picture.
You're sick. You're just a sick individual. That's all.
I know, and I'm wondering
And
why
you're making fun of somebody that was in the throes of addiction, and he's not, and he's been clean since 2019. But you guys want to just continue to demonize someone who had an addiction problem, and you guys are disgusting. I think it's gross.
So no, it's actually the fact that he hooked up with his dead brother's
He
wife.
did not. Okay, you're gross. Just get out of here.
It's not even all that rare.
It's just that's just dumb. His brother unalived. So what? I mean, I don't mean so what, but it's like, and then they end up dating. So what? Even if it's true. So what? It's not like they cheated. They lived out their vows till death do us part. What else you want to do?
They're kind of grieving the same person. That shit happens.
Whatever. Right? You probably married your sister, so I don't want to hear it. Right? Trump cheated on his first wife with his second wife with his third wife with a corn star. Don't come up here talking about morality.
Seriously, like, what leg do they think they have to stand on with any of this? You know, you are not the moral high ground on anything ever again, ever. If I find out you voted for Trump, you basically don't get to criticize anything we say or do, or any of the candidates we have.
No. No.
Like,
Trump said he would be dating his daughter if it wasn't his daughter and that she was a hot piece of ass. So I don't even want to hear you. It's disgusting. Hold on, was it operating H2O? Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 31 years old. I voted in the state of Florida.
Of course. Did you want to add to the conversation or what do you want to talk about?
Well, actually, I just tuned into the conversation.
Good, because I don't want to talk about what we're talking about anymore. So good. What do you want to talk about?
What's the subject? I see the MAGA pictures. Any specifics or?
Well, yeah, you guys before were like, no new wars. I'm voting for Trump for no new wars. He's the peace president. And we're doing no new wars. And And now that he's bombed the shit up in other countries that didn't provoke us, didn't even threaten us. We had nothing to do with it. You guys are like, yeah, it's okay. And now you're sipping for him booming Iran. So I don't get it.
I got a quick question for RC. RC, I just got a quick question. Were the hats not obvious?
I thought so, but I'll woman-splain it. Pay links in bio if you guys want to help support my live. If you're just finding me today, I'm here every single day, 7 days a week from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern. I am completely and totally crowdfunded. So if you want to help support my live so I can keep coming back every day, I'd appreciate any and all donations. But I also have my my subscriptions up there. I've got my live gift goal. So that's another way you can also help support me. Thank you. Operating, did you want to respond to that?
Sure. I actually just found out something pretty interesting in a previous political live.
Are you going to respond to what I said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to. So, in regards to the no new war and the situation going on in Iran, there's actually a big speculation on what's really going on, and everybody's saying that it's a distraction. So the distraction goes is there's this mineral there in Iran that Iran has an abundance of. Now, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce this mineral's name. Again, I just
antimony. It's antimony.
Right.
I already know about that.
They're saying that is the true reason why we bombed them, and we're basically going to do another 9/11. In other words, another.
Well, be careful what you say. Be careful. Hold on. Be careful what you say, because this. I pride my live on being factual and having evidence. You can say that there's a theory or that you have a theory or something, but we already know that. Like, we already know all this. We already know. I feel like I've already said that. I mean, I know maybe you just found me today, but I've been saying I think this is a cover for they want the antimony because they tried to get it from China and just like this month, and China told them to fuck off. And Iran won't give it to them. So I think that they just want it. And but I don't know if that's factual. That is my theory.
Right, that's what I'm thinking as well. I don't know if it's factual. Again, I just heard it today about it.
Would that still be okay?
Yeah, I was wondering where you're going with this. Do you support Trump because you want him to do this?
No, I don't want him to bomb a country because they have something we want. I don't support that.
I was going to ask, because he didn't actually say he was going to do this when he campaigned. So while he was campaigning, what was the reason you decided to put him in?
I have to correct you there.
This
he
is
was talking
ridiculous.
about, actually doing strikes on a site that it turns out they had already moved the uranium. He's way overestimating the damage that was even done to the site after the uranium was gone. So I'm just going back to square one. Why did you vote for him, knowing he was already a failure the first time he was given the chance? You knew he was a pathological liar who couldn't be trusted. We have to verify everything he says. Tulsi Gabbard contradicted him. He again took somebody else's side over the American intelligence community. Why do you vote for somebody like that?
He did it in Helsinki in his first term when he said he believed Vladimir Putin over his own intelligence. And he's doing it again that he believes Netanyahu over his own intelligence. Why do you keep picking this guy who is anything but America first?
So, I'll go ahead and tell you.
Please don't say immigration. I will just drop you. I'm so sick of you racist people saying immigration. I'm so fucking sick of it.
I mean, you can drop me all you want. I can barely get a word without being interrupted from this whole party anyway. So it's your choice.
Just answer the question.
Okay, here I go. So I voted for Trump because I firmly, abundantly believe in what he believes in.
Which is what?
Which is get rid of brown people. We understand.
Hold on.
On our flag, in our Constitution, and our money that we even print, there's the same sentence in almost.
In God we trust. Yeah. When was that added?
Please keep going. Wait, there's a sentence on our flag? Is there a sentence?
Yes. In God we trust.
It's not on our flag.
It's not on our flag.
It's not on our flag. And by the way,
Jesus
I have
fucking
to believe
Christ.
God that if God actually backs Trump, then no.
Let's not go that direction. Let's not go that direction.
There's no God that would back Trump.
There's no God that would back Trump. No.
Yeah, let's not go that direction, sir. What was the first thing In God We Trust was put on?
Yeah, and when?
And when?
And when?
You broke up on my end. Can you say that again?
What was the first thing In God We Trust was put on? And when?
Hi, Loretta.
I'm not exactly sure of the first, but I do know that dollar bill is one of our currency is definitely one of them.
Okay, here we go, sir. In God We Trust, here we go. Since you don't know, In God We Trust was put on the penny in 1899. Okay? It was put on the dollar bill in 1954. Now, when was undergone added to the Pledge of Allegiance?
Oh my God. Thank you, Loretta. I've never seen that. That was beautiful. Thank you so much.
So when was the term undergone added to the Pledge of Allegiance?
I don't know, but
That was 1956. Okay, so sir, what you're talking about was actually all of those events were against the Constitution,
Correct.
and actually against the very first part of the First Amendment. Do you know what that's called?
No, go ahead.
It's called the Establishment Clause. Okay.
Because Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. Oh my God, the whale. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you, Loretta.
But that, sir, do you know what Thomas Jefferson said about religion and government?
No, I'm listening.
Okay, now you know who Thomas Jefferson is?
Yeah.
Who was he?
The president, one of the presidents on the $100 bill.
Oh my fucking God.
Lord help me.
Trump said he loved the poorly educated.
I'm sorry. I think I might know.
So you came up with a constitutional argument and you've never read it, I'm assuming.
Thank
And
you,
you damn
Brian.
sure never studied it.
Thank you.
Okay. Thomas Jefferson wrote a series of letters, and they were back and forth between a group called the Danbury Baptist Association. Those series of letters sat in the Library of Congress, and it's where the term separation of church and state comes from. Thomas Jefferson was also one of the founding fathers that helped write the Constitution. All right. With us? Okay. And his and he was very big on separation. Now, when it comes to that, we were established under religious views, sir. Do you know what the treaty in I think of it? My Lord, what is that noise? But the treaty, you know what I'm saying? Do you know what the Treaty of Tripoli is?
Treaty of Tripoli? Nope.
That was a treaty in which we wrote, and several of the founding fathers wrote to Tripoli on a treaty that we were making because it was important to Tripoli. My Lord.
Okay, I gotta mute you because you have background noise. It's what the heck is that? Thank you. Oh my God, Loretta. Oh,
She is on fire.
thank you. Oh my gosh, these are gifts I've never seen.
No, there's a lot of them. But the Treaty of Tripoli established and was written and said these words: the United States of America is in no way founded as a religious nation.
Hey, I'm not saying that it was. I'm not arguing that it was. The question to me was, why did I vote no?
Yeah, but you said he believes in things you do because you said we put God on money.
You said our Constitution.
It says on the freaking money in God we trust. It says it on a penny, it says it on a dollar. I'm sorry, I don't have the exact
So I
name.
told you you can tell me where that came from.
Sorry.
What I told you where that came from.
How does do you want to be a Christian nationalist nation? Do I have to believe what you believe?
You don't have to believe what I believe. It's a free country. Believe what you want to believe.
Yeah, but you're putting your religious beliefs into law. Thank you,
Sir,
Texas.
that is
I'm not
the
putting my
second.
religious
No,
beliefs
sir.
in the law.
Your
You
belief
asked me
system.
why I voted for Trump, and I'm
But,
telling
sir,
you
your
this is
belief
why I
system.
voted.
Me to understand your belief system ends when it goes against the Constitution of this country. Ends.
Right.
And I don't even understand what he's saying his belief system is. If what you're saying already exists, Trump has nothing to do with the fact that that exists. So what are you talking about?
What are y'all talking
What
about?
do you want
It's like the third time I'm saying it. You asked me, why did I vote for Trump?
I didn't ask you why.
Because he's the only presidential candidate that does believe in God.
No, he doesn't.
Nonsense.
And you don't want God.
And he doesn't even know how to hold the Bible the right side way up. You fell for a con artist who held the Bible backwards and upside down.
Did you know how to put on your pants? No, you learned. Some people learn perfect. So that defines him because he put his hand on the Bible the wrong way. Come on.
Sir, hold on, stop. This is a man that uttered these words when asked the question, do you have anything you need to forgive, or do you think you've ever done anything wrong in your life? And he said, I've never done a thing wrong, therefore I don't have anything to repent for.
And even on the campaign trail, he said, "I'm not a Christian."
And as far as I'm concerned, if
But you're
anything,
saying that man is not perfect. No one's
Opera,
perfect,
hold on.
sweetheart. Not
if
you.
anything,
Don't call me sweetheart.
Opera, if anything, God sent Trump to test people like you, and you failed. Opera, you failed God's test. Trump could have been God's test, and you failed.
All you supposed
If
Christians
Trump
fail.
Just saying, if Trump failed his test, I'm pretty sure that
You failed.
No, you failed.
You failed. You're telling me that Trump is Trump. Hold on. Is Trump a good example for children? How is Trump a good example for children? Go ahead and enlighten me.
I'll enlighten you. I'm gonna tell you what. If I have a kid, I'm a father, so let me tell you, if a transvestite.
Oh no. That's the end of him. No, keep him muted. Do not let him speak. Get your bigoted ass out of here, you nasty fucking transphobic. That's why you voted for him, because you're gross. Get the fuck off my life. Gross.
That didn't take long.
I do not. I absolutely do not stand for that at all. That is just disgusting. Typical fucking trash.
Isn't it always?
They're obsessed with people's genitals. They're the ones who need to have their hard drives checked. I don't know anyone on fucking earth who is so obsessed with people's genitals. It's so disgusting.
When you don't let them talk about the border, that's almost invariably the next thing they bring up.
It's so disgusting. Like, it's so gross. Like, it's less than 1% of the population. It's not a problem. Oh, that's so cute. It's not a problem. These people just want to live just like you and me. Just leave them alone. They're not predators. That would be straight white men, particularly straight Christian men, particularly clergy.
I don't remember. It's been a while. I haven't read the Bible in a long time, I'll be honest. But I don't remember Jesus ever saying anything to single out anybody he said didn't deserve peace and love.
No, he didn't say except for those people, except for those people. He didn't have an exception. Just leave them alone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and LGBTQ issues didn't exist in the Bible until 1946.
Exactly. They weren't even mentioned. Daryl, thank you for the $10 for a $10 challenge. We love you, ma'am. Okay, thank you. Daryl is challenging anyone who can or wants to send $10 to one of my pay app, or I can't say the names anymore, but C and V. Diavatalks, spelled over there on the yellow banner. If you want to take part of the $10 challenge, I'd really appreciate that. He's challenging everyone to send $10 if you can. Thank you.
Somebody made a point about Jesus wouldn't be approving of the modern churches. Also, the idea that
He'd be flipping them tables over.
There's so many Trump voters that defend billionaires. I just continually find that bizarre. I don't understand.
It's easier for a rich. It's easier for a. Hold on. The camel to walk through the eye of a needle than it is for a rich man to get into heaven.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Had to think a second. Been a hot minute. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking for Trump voters and only Trump voters. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. And why they're always simping for billionaires, I just never understand. Like they don't ever mean you.
No, the simping for billionaires part is the craziest thing.
And I don't understand why they have an obsession with immigrants and getting immigration out of here. And then they call themselves Christian. Do they think heaven is going to be segregated? There's going to be an illegal section, an illegal section, a white section, a brown section, a black section, and Asians. I mean, if you can't live here on earth with all of God's people, you don't have a snowball's chance in hell of ever walking your ass through the pearly gates. So sit down, you ain't going.
It was like that earlier conversation in a way it kind of brings me back to. I was going to ask that woman, when has Trump ever acted like he wanted to be my president? He's never acted like he wanted to be the president of people who didn't vote for him. So that right there, Biden went out of his way helping people in red states with that infrastructure bill.
He sure did.
Gladly took the money, but Republicans didn't vote to help those people, just like they never voted to help expand health care in their own states.
Thank you, everybody.
Which was granted by Obama's policy. It's just like there's self-destructiveness at this point. I feel like Trump voters, you're basically wrapped up so much in the right-wing propaganda from Fox and Rush Limbaugh for decades that you hate us more than you love yourselves.
Yep.
Feels like.
It's how it feels. I mean, because we vote for them. We voted for them to have clean water for them and their kids to drink. We vote for them to have education rights. We voted for them. Donald Trump calls the Democrats the enemy within. He's not our president. He has no interest in being our president. He only wants to be president over the red states and his supporters. At least Joe Biden said, I'm even doing this for people who didn't vote for me. He tried. You guys are like, well, Biden said he was going to unite the country. You can't unite with people who don't want to be united with. You guys kept yourselves separate.
Our worst fire season in 2018, he didn't even want to help us because he had to be reminded Republicans live here.
Right. He doesn't want to help anybody. He doesn't care. He doesn't even care about the red states now. What was it? Arkansas, all these different states that were voted for Trump, getting obliterated by tornadoes. And they're asking, oh my God, we need money. We need help. And he's just like, nope, you don't need it. So he's abandoning the red states and they're still simping for him. Like, I just don't understand. And here we are in Florida. June is the first month of hurricane season. Yay, go Florida. We ain't gonna get shit when we get fucking decimated by hurricanes.
You know, part of that, the mindset was revealed by that guest because they've wrapped up religion into their politics.
Correct.
And they feel like voting for a Democrat is going to put them in hell.
My mom told me that, RC Dubs. My mom and I have had conversations on abortion, on pew control, on all types of topics. And she actually is like pro-choice. She's more pro-choice. She believes in gun regulations. She believes actually in a lot of the stuff. She thinks that billionaires should pay their fair share, like literally agrees with everything we're talking about. And I said, why can't you just vote for Kamala then? And she's like, I can't vote for a Democrat. Like, they've been told by their churches that Democrats are evil, we're demonic, we don't love God, we're baby unalivers, like all of these things. And so she literally just said, I just can't vote for a Democrat. That's it. So it doesn't matter if they're the better choice. Right. She's almost 80. She spent too long believing the rhetoric that Democrats are evil.
She doesn't want to change her beliefs.
She doesn't want to change her beliefs.
Because she doesn't want to die knowing that she's wrong.
Hi.
Oh, Ava said she doesn't want to die knowing she's wrong.
Was Kamala elected properly through the process, due process?
Orielco, did you hold on. Orielco, did you vote for Donald Trump?
Sure. I could not vote for Trump because I was affected because of Biden and I could not get my green
Oh,
card.
I've talked to you before. Get the fuck out of here. No, I'm not. Nope. You're not blaming Biden for anything to do with fucking immigration. Shut the fuck up. He's crazy. I've talked to him before. Thank you, mods, for bringing up an opposition, but absolutely not. Yes, it's the green card guy. Yes, it's exactly what it is. I'm like, no. No. Because it took a long time. That's the immigration process. That's not Biden. Biden had a bill to address that, and Trump shot it down. So there's no talking to these people. How any immigrant could be like, I'm for Trump, is fucking wild.
I remember when Obama wanted immigration reform, and while he was following the law to a point where leftists and Democrats were saying he was the deporter in chief, Republicans were lying about him, saying they didn't want to work with him because they didn't think he would follow the law.
Yep.
You can't talk up both sides of your head and just get nothing done. They want this to be an issue. They don't want the solution. They want the problem to point at. They can only run on the problems. They don't run on solutions.
Correct. Sean, thank you for the $10 for the $10 challenge. Wendy, thank you for the $30 for the $10 challenge and covering for 2 others also. Thank you so much, Wendy. That was really, really nice of you. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much. I didn't get notifications, so I just I went to the app to look. Sometimes they're really slow coming through. So I apologize if it took me a minute to get there. I'm sorry. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking for Trump voters. So if you voted for Donald Trump, I want to talk to you. Oh, Oren's back over on the red app, yapping. Monica, thank you for the $20 for Ava Wisdom and the $10 challenge. Thank you so much. She's smart. She's my daughter. Oh, thank you for that, Texas two man, Texas Mountain. I'm probably butchering it. I don't know. I'm so sorry. Ava's very smart. She's smarter than the MAGA that I talked to. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I mean, hands down, she's definitely much smarter.
In most cases, that only required a first grade education.
That's true, too. Deborah, thank you for the $10 for the $10 challenge. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you for the feather mask. Thank you, Nelson. I have a cat on my lap, smarter. Oh, then MAGA. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. There's 1.1 thousand people in here. I know there's Trump voters in here. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Let's chat. Why is Aiden back? What do you want? What do you want?
I feel like you cut me off too early.
Wow.
You didn't even let me say all the things I wanted why I voted for Trump.
Why don't you fill it? Remind us how old you are and what state you voted in for those that are just joining now.
24, Alabama.
Okay.
All right, so check this out. You got a bunch of people, okay, coming into this country that are.
Yeah, and that'll end you.
I'm sick of the racism. I'm just sick of it.
Sir, you're up here highly uneducated on the subject and want to truly talk on it with what your thoughts are with feelings and with zero facts. And you're going to try to use some sort of life experience you've had to explain it to us. No. Come up with facts, learn the facts. You might have a different idea of how immigration works in this country and how much we are actually losing.
Somebody was asking in the chat, what is a $10 challenge? Someone challenged everyone watching the live right now to send $10 to one of the pay links in my bio. So if you want to participate to help support my live, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm so sick and tired of the racism. It's all it is. When our country is our entire country is made up of immigrants. Our country is made up of all immigrants. My family came here illegally. According to my family tree, my people are the ones who came over on the fucking Mayflower. I'm descended straight from the kings of England. It was my people who came over here and colonized up this bitch. They didn't come here correctly. They just landed their damn boat and came and started unaliving the people that were here. I'm so sick of it. No one's illegal on stolen land. And if they're coming from Mexico, they're coming home. This was their land before. They're indigenous to this land. Just cut it out. They're a net positive on the economy. They're a net positive on our GDP. Just stop. The only reason why you don't want them here is because you're racist. There is no other explanation. And if it wasn't for immigration, Trump wouldn't have any wives.
Even Joe Rogan's having to admit that this is extreme. But at the same time, I'm pissed because, well, what did you really think, Joe? Because he said he was going to do this. And, of course, going to Home Depot to go after people who are just doing their jobs, he's surprised about that. Like, he fell for the idea that I guess there were hundreds of thousands and maybe even millions of criminals here that needed to be deported. Bullshit. He actually pardoned more criminals than he's deported. Give me a break.
Correct. Rick C, thank you for the $10 for the $10 challenge. Thank you so much. 13 Dot, thank you for the $10 for the $10 challenge. Linda, thank you for the $10 for the $10 challenge. And okay, I already got Monica. All right. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. I really, really do appreciate your support. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Why are you never happy? I'm happy. They're deporting children. They're deporting foster kids. I mean, that finally got homes or finally in homes, and now they're just ripping them out of these people's homes and sending them to where and to whom? So gross, man. They're not going after criminals. Stephen Miller told them, stop going after the criminals and go for the low-hanging fruit. Go to Home Depots, go to 7-Elevens, go just anybody. So that's why they have to racially profile them first. And then just terrorize them and hunt them down like they're animals.
Oh, that reminds me. What was that guy, the first guy? Expedited removal.
I just got a flag for. I just got a violation for harassment and bullying.
You want to restart? Go ahead.
Yeah, I have to. Damn it, with 1,000 people here. Man, that fucking sucks. All right, I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to start immediately. I'll be right back. I hate these people. MAGA sucks. Come here quickly if you can. So I'm gonna restart, but I want to see what I for gifts. Just in case. Have you had any water? Oh, okay. Just want to be sure, baby. I'm just restarting real quick. All right, restart. Restart. Welcome back. Right? Speaking truth is now that, huh? All right. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you. I see the hearts flying. Thank you so much. We'll get back on that For You page really quick. Thank you. We are back. Let me bring up my backup account and thank you, Bladen. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. The background noise will be gone as soon as I bring up my backup account. That's my fan on my laptop. But as soon as I bring up my backup account, that noise will go away. That's why I'm trying to get up as fast as I can. All right. Come on. Come on. Yeah. You bring up my backup account, and if everybody else just keep on tapping that screen. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Make sure you all are following my backup page there at the very bottom of the screen. Make sure you're following my backup. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Everybody else just tap the screen. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and let's chat. Thank you guys for all the gifts. You guys have been so incredibly generous today. TDS is real. We don't have TDS. That's you guys. You guys drape yourselves in MAGA paraphernalia and clothing and your trucks and your cars and your hearts. That's true derangement. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. You don't know what war is. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I had to do a restart. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. They're just commenting in the comment section, just being very whiny baby pants. Thank you, Nelson. I'm just going to stay here and be a keyboard abuser. Thank you so much. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Ugh, another Karen. I'm not a Karen. I'm holding you responsible for what you voted for. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. No. Just no. Right? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I am looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only to come up and have a conversation. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. There's a bunch of you in here. Why is nobody requesting? That's odd. Joe, hi. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you and what state did you vote in? Are you in a wind tunnel? We can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
So I voted 3 times since all the way back to 2016.
Okay. I asked you how old you were and what state you voted in.
I'm 45, but I voted in Missouri last state.
Okay. Go ahead.
Why did I vote for him?
No, I had a picture up here because up into the election, every Trump voter came up here and was like, "I'm voting for Trump because of no new wars, no new wars. I don't want my kids to have to go to war." Blah, 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 blah. And then he, unprovoked, unthreatened, and just dropped boom booms on Iran for no fucking reason, other than he wanted to. So, and you guys are okay with it, and I don't know why.
So wars, a full-scale war obviously means boots on the ground.
Do you think there's going to be nothing out of this? You don't think they're going to retaliate? You don't think that they're going to do anything at all?
No.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yeah, sure.
They've been going back all the way to North Korea in 2016, 17 because he was threatening.
Why are you talking about North Korea?
Because I'm talking about wars. Threats of wars.
Donald Trump entered the war between Israel and Iran. He entered the war that they were having between them two because Israel boomed them first. Why did Donald Trump enter their war?
Other than, I think he entered the war because he just was making a point as to Iran not having nuclear weapons.
And his intelligence department, Tulsi Gabbard, told him and wrote out a memo and testified in front of Congress that they don't have nuclear capabilities. They haven't since 2003. And he said he didn't believe her. And it's the same thing he did in his first administration when his intelligence department told him that Vladimir Putin was meddling in the 2020 or in the 2016 election. He said, I believe Putin. So he's believing these foreign dictators and foreign leaders over his own intelligence department. He did it his first term. He's doing it now.
And as far as that goes, I don't know if anybody outside of that circle with special clearances can tell you what's going on, because everything it would be just.
Why didn't you address what I just said about him not believing his own intelligence people?
Like I said, so my response to that is the fact that I don't see what he sees because I don't have the clearance and nobody else has that circle to see a certain.
What is the job of the Director of National Intelligence? What is their job?
They process intel, foreign intel.
Correct. So Donald Trump doesn't get that, right? He doesn't see everything. He has the National Intelligence Department that actually gets all of that and then tells him what he needs to know.
He has several. It's just he doesn't just rely on DNI. He has FBI. He has military intelligence. Those are just that DNI is just one agency.
You guys will just twist yourself into fucking pretzels, won't you? Like literally, you're just spinning everything because you can't just criticize him. I have criticisms of Joe Biden. We should never just blindly support any president.
Well, I wouldn't say it's blind support because obviously, if it was blind support, people would have been disenchanted by now with all of the rhetoric that's been out since 2016. I don't think anybody, even hardcore MAGA in the beginning, stayed with him this long. So with hearing the side of the Democratic side for the past 10 years nonstop on every major broadcast system, and then the fact that it hasn't swayed people is
what are you? I don't even know what you're talking. I don't know what you're talking about. Like
you're saying that as MAGA supporters we're just cultists or whatever because
you do because no matter what he does, you guys come up with a defense for it. No matter how awful it is, when he was convicted of 34 felonies, when he was found liable for sexually abusing someone, when he was found for fraud, he owes the state of New York over $500 million. Like, it doesn't matter what crimes he commits. It doesn't matter what he does. You guys will not criticize him ever. That's why we say you're in a cult, because you will twist yourselves into a fucking knot. to defend everything. J6 was just a tour. I mean, no matter what happens, you guys will not hold him responsible for anything. And it's insane.
Holding him responsible for 34 felonies of whatever those felonies were.
Do you know what they were? Do you know what the 34 counts were?
I know it started off with, I'm not sure.
No, I'm asking what the 34 felonies were. Do you? I mean, I'm not.
I know.
Okay, I'll just tell you. You don't know. They were checks with his signature that he wrote. They were dated. They were journal entries, and there were 34 different documents that had his signature that proved. He said it was for legal services and it was to pay hush money. Okay, but it wasn't a hush money case. This was about fraudulent documents. Okay, it was colloquially called the Stormy Daniels case, but it was really about fraud, about him defrauding his business records. So it was 34 documents that gave him the 34 felonies. So it's not like you can't say they were made up, they were bogus, they were literally falsifies business records.
So yeah, I guess I could see. I mean, I was following that Stormy Daniels, and it started off with Stormy Daniels, and then it ended up with falsifying documents.
It's not. No, it didn't start with Stormy Daniels and end up with. The whole thing was that he owed her $130,000. Instead of being a cheapskate and just giving her the $130,000 that he was supposed to do, he told Michael Cohen to put it down as legal expenses. Michael Cohen went to jail for this, by the way. Told him to put it down as legal expenses so he could hide it, so that it wouldn't get leaked to the public, because this was during the election time in 2016. It was so that people didn't find out. This was shortly after the Hollywood Access tape, where it came out and said he could grab women by the kitty. Okay, it wouldn't look good then if he was paying off porn stars. So he was trying to not put any bad light on his election campaign, which is why it was a felony.
I don't understand how Michael Cohen went to prison and Donald Trump has these 34.
Because you elected him. When he won the election, he was out on bail awaiting sentencing. And so since he won the election, the judge gave him no jail time because he won the fucking election. They can't put a city president in jail.
Or because that they didn't find that his
No. He was convicted by a jury of 34 felony counts. He was awaiting sentencing, and you guys voted for the felon. And so the judge didn't give him jail time because he was going to be the sitting president. You can't put a sitting president in prison. How's he going to be a fucking president from prison? Because you guys were dumb enough to vote for him. A jury convicted him.
Well, that's pretty cool, because I thought my vote wouldn't count, even though I voted for him. But yeah, so I guess I helped. But that's pretty good, because
that's good.
Okay. The fact that
that's great. That's great. Oh, congratulations. You voted for the first felon president in history. Yay, you get to go down in history for that. Ooh, congratulations.
Well, I mean, I feel pretty, significant about that, because he.
For anyone to be like, oh my God, that's so cool. Get the fuck off my live. Absolute fucking potato. The hell? These people are insane. Jane, thank you for the $10 for the $10 challenge from before the restart. I just want to make sure I acknowledge it. Thank you so much. What the fuck, man? Well, I guess I'm honored to have voted for the first felon president. Like, I feel really significant. Are you serious? Ava said, what is wrong with people? Precisely, my girl. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. You can't make this shit up. The party of law and order. I really feel significant for voting for the first felon president. Like I get to tell my grandkids. I'm so proud of my vote. the fuck? Oh my God. I can't see without my glasses. I had to wash them real quick, or they're smudged. The unprofessional in here is funny. Did I say I'm a professional? I'm talking about politics on TikTok. Like, what is... these people are so crazy. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Jesus Christ. There is nothing decent about MAGA voters. That's true. Like, literally not one redeeming quality. It's not even intelligence either. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Anna, thank you for the $10 in Cash App for having the stomach to talk to these maggots. Thank you. It's mentally taxing, I ain't gonna lie. Because, like, you just can't. It's just, yeah. It's crazy. I feel pretty significant for voting for the first felon president. My God. They claim that they're the moral majority, the Christian right. Imagine being proud of voting for a convicted felon, right? I'm so proud. I'm so proud. That's okay. I have over 1,000 on TikTok, so it's okay. Australia loves Trump. You can take him. You guys can have him. Party of family values. Oh, if you mean crime family, but yeah, crime family values. That would yeah. Hank Hall, you have 2 followers. I do not allow anyone with less than 10 because you're usually bots, or you're just going to come up and slur. No, thank you. What's a Biden watch? What are you talking about? What's Biden watch? Somebody's putting Biden watch in the comments. I don't know what that means. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I just post cryptic shit. I don't even know what they mean. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I don't know. Probably. He probably doesn't even know what it means. Those wars were under the Biden administration. What wars? Can you just come up and talk? I don't talk to the comment section. So just request up and we'll talk about it. We're here to have conversation. Just come up. Okay. James is getting a mute because he won't come up, even though I've invited him. If he doesn't, he's going to just get muted from the comment section. I don't talk to the comment section. And you're not just going to hide out in the comment section because you're not brave enough or you don't have your big boy pants on to come up and have a conversation. Put your big boy pants on. Come on up and talk, James. Come on, James. I'm an alpha male. All my subscribers, put the alpha male sticker down here. You don't have conversations or one way or your way of the highway. No, I just require facts and I require evidence and I require proof and I don't allow misinformation. There's the alpha male. I'm an alpha male. I'm an alpha male. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you think he's doing a good job, come up and tell me why. Like nobody else in the world does, but come tell me why you think that you know what a great job he's doing. I invited you up, so if you don't come up, you're going to get muted in the comment section because you can't just hide out like a little scaredy cat in the comment section. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. They're scared. They're scared. Well, now you get a mute. I invited you up and you didn't come, so now you get a mute. Sorry. We only allow big boy voices in here. Only big boy voices who are allowed. I'm Anthony Santana. You have 0 followers. Hank Hall, you have 2 followers. I don't bring up bots or people that are just come up and slur. So you can stay away. You're not coming up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. How do we make this Biden's fault? Yeah. They have to try to make it Biden's fault somehow because they can't accept the fact that their president is a fucking loser and a warmonger and a liar. No new wars. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. It was about eggs. Reppin' 47. Yeah, you have your invites off. What a specimen of Trump support. What a specimen. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. We got a lot of them chirping in the comments with almost 1,000 people in here. Oh, Reppin' 47 decided to come up and get out of the comment section. Yay. It's kind of pathetic that you make another man your whole entire profile, but sure.
What's up, you lion, Kamala supporting liberal?
Reppin', how old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 37, California, returning it red, and I voted for common.
That'll never happen.
Sense.
Common fucking sense, man. Oh,
I like how I just posted up and I unfollowed you as soon as possible.
Her name is Kamala. I don't make it. That's something new on TikTok. I didn't make you follow me. I don't know how to turn it off. I don't know where it came from. I don't know if it was a new update. I do not ever. I'm not muting you. I'm not muting you. It's my mods because they know that I don't allow men to speak over me. So that's why my mods are muting you, not me. What a tool. Her name is Kamala. Her name is Kamala. Or you could just say Harris.
You mean camel toe?
That's of course it's inappropriate. He's a MAGA. He's a disgusting human. They're obsessed with racism is what they are. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. 37 and going on 12. No. My twins are going on 12. They're very intelligent. I'd say 37 going on 3. Common sense. I voted for common sense. What? No, you didn't. No. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Common sense. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Turning California red. Yeah, right. I keep dreaming, motherfucker. That ain't never happening. We know they're living in delusion. That's the second one in the last couple of weeks. They're like, we're turning California red. And I'm the fucking Queen of England. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I mean, my lineage, I am descended from kings of England, and I would like, if they want to pass me down some money, I wouldn't mind. But other than that, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you want to help support my live, I do have my pay links in my bio. Thank you. Harris may run for governorship. I don't think she will. I don't know. She's been very quiet.
She should.
If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. His family tree was a circle. Yeah, his family tree was a wreath. No branches.
It was a fucking infinity symbol.
Sandra, thank you for the $10 Venmo for taking care of facts. Thank you so much.
That was a no, it was a goddamn infinity symbol.
David said his family tree was an infinity symbol.
Because of how many right there.
Okay, 0 followers. Awesome, dude. I'm not bringing you up. I only bring up Trump voters that have at least 10 followers because you're usually bots or you just come up and slur. Joe, weren't you up here earlier?
Yeah, but I want to talk some more.
Remind everybody how old you are and what state you voted in.
45, Missouri.
Okay, what?
Are you guys just pissed that he won, or are you pissed because
No.
The shit that he's doing?
I'm mad about the things that he's doing. I'm mad that he's hunting human beings and kidnapping them and then human trafficking them across the country to detention camps and or to other countries into prisons. That's not deportation. Deportation is returning people to the country where they came from. It's not imprisoning people and not sending them to concentration camps in El Salvador where no one in CCOT ever leaves, except in a body bag.
Well, CCOT, do you realize that El Salvador's crime went down by 90%?
Yeah, by incarcerating them all.
Well,
Okay.
you guys are fucking sick. Anyways.
No, you guys are sick. You guys are the one who are hunting human beings like animals.
All you want to do is have trans sex and eat babies.
God.
Keep it muted.
All right.
Get the fuck out of here, you nasty bigot, transphobic piece of shit.
Oh, you were the one who made a
No.
comment earlier.
No, he didn't make one earlier because I would have booted him then. I block them when they do that shit. I block them. I'm not dealing with that trash anymore. Disgusting. It's always back to that because they are obsessed with people's genitals. Their hard drives need to be checked. I have never once in my lifetime walked into a bathroom, into a changing room, into a dressing room, into a gym, into a pool, at the beach, in Walmart, in Best Buy. Have I ever thought about what was in someone's pants? It's you guys that have predatory behavior if that's all you think about. It is disgusting. It's troubling how much you care about what's in people's pants. The only groomers are usually men, straight men, usually clergy. I'd take my kids to a drag show and I would have a transgender person babysit my children before I'd ever walk them through a door of a church. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Oh, yeah. Drag shows are fun. I promise you. We have all been going to the restroom. We've all been going shopping. We've all been going to events with transgender people for centuries. Mm-hmm. Centuries. Okay? You don't know because you go in the bathroom and you go to the bathroom and then you leave. There's not a statistic that shows that transgender women are attacking women in the restrooms. Straight men attack women every few minutes. They don't have to be transgender to harm women. They just do it all on their own, and we usually marry them. I mean, that is why. I mean, I think that there are a lot of them are in the closet because they broke Grinder during the RNC twice. So they're keeping it on the DL. Tell that to Molly Tibbetts' parents. Wasn't it Donald Trump who was up on the microphone talking about Arnold Palmer's junk? And like doing stuff with a microphone too. I think his closet made glass. Oh, hold on. Can you imagine if Kamala would have done that? Rules for thee, but not for me, huh? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Should I do an Arnold Palmer? Don't you want an Arnold Palmer sticker? Should I have an eggplant emoji? Did you hear in Florida, Grindr said if they didn't stop making anti-LGBTQ legislation, they would out all of the Republicans that use their app in the state of Florida. I'm like, bring it, bitches. I'm usually not about outing people, but I will make an exception. Fem, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
19, California.
Why?
Well, because I agree on that the illegal immigrants should be sent home.
Fucking shut up. Fucking racist. Get out of here. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick. Oh my God. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Go be racist somewhere else. I'm just so sick of you people. Come up with a new fucking line. Be original. Something else, man. How can someone so young? That's true. Their frontal lobe hasn't fully developed yet. They don't develop till they're 25. Complaining. Yes, I kicked you. I don't like racists. Complaining. Did you live in California with cities like Los Angeles, San Bernardino? It used to belong to Mexico. Every city is named, it's a Spanish name. And you're like, nation guys, they're illegal. They're just coming home, boo. They're indigenous to that land. I say kick you out. You're not indigenous to the land. Texas. Did you vote for Trump? How old are you? Stop with the breathlessness because it's gross. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
25, Florida.
Why do you have a woman as your screen, as your profile picture?
Oh, because Texas for Trump, I support her. She's a Trump supporter on here.
Oh, is that the lip curl lady, that really weirdo that was making those songs and stuff? She's fucking weird. Anyway, what about the auto pen?
You keep, and the fact is, you were hiding Biden's cancer diagnosis.
He just got diagnosed. We weren't hiding anything, and nobody knew.
We did knew, woman.
We did knew. Go back to kindergarten, like my daughter just said. Trump uses the auto pen. Obama used the auto pen. All of them use the auto pen. Hello. The fuck? You guys are so weird. He is a simp. Boxer mom said Ava for the win. Just ridiculous. You guys were hiding the fact that he had a cancer diagnosis. We had no fucking idea.
And why
are you hiding Trump's dementia?
Picture an actual woman who doesn't even know you exist.
I'm a fan.
Yeah,
they use the auto pen because they sign so many things. They have letters. They have letters that they sign. You know, whenever you get letters go out from the president all the time. You think they're sitting there signing every single letter they ever get in the White House? No, they use the fucking auto pen to respond to people and to sign birth certificates. If you ask the president for something about a letter about a birth certificate, do you think he sits there and writes all that? And what the fuck did it have to do? The auto pen have to do with his cancer? Prostate cancer doesn't affect your brain. The fuck? Who hasn't used a DocuSign where you sign electronically for paperwork? And I did that for my doctor's appointment. It's so dumb. At least Biden released his medical records. Trump won't. And doctors use it all the time too. Right, do you think Donald Trump actually signed 1,300 pardons by hand? You people are a special kind of stupid. Like, seriously. All right, Trump supporters, you got 4 more minutes, and I'm bringing up friendly. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Yeah, use DocuSigns to buy a fucking house and get a 25-year mortgage or 30-year mortgage. Come on. Yeah, all the C-19 checks. You think he sat there and sent out millions of 300 million or whatever people in the population of the country is? He sent them all hand signed by Donald Trump? Yeah, okay. I have lakefront property to sell you in Arizona. Or oceanfront property. Everybody uses the auto pen. Hand signed Doge checks. Oh, were yours hand signed? My Doge check looked like it was an auto pen. Everybody fucking uses electronic signature. I just got bananaed.
What for?
Bullying and harassing.
Bruh.
For one day. I just appealed it. We're talking about the fucking auto pen. Are you getting sick?
No.
Yeah. Trumpers are in their fifis. That's why. Trumpers are in their fifis. They angry. Bullying and harassment. Because she didn't want to talk to me. And she said the auto pen, everybody uses that.
She's bullying me.
I did an appeal. We'll see if I win the appeal.
Wow.
I told you, and this my song says. That's why I always say they're so emotional, because they are so emotional.
She told me a resource of what people use. Wow. Wow.
She cited a source. I'm gonna run to potty really quick while I wait for them to give me a decision on my appeal. I'll be right back. Might as well do it now while I'm waiting for the appeal. Oh, it was almost time for me to get a. It was almost time for me to get a banana because they haven't got me for a while, so I guess they figure it's time. I know they bring themselves to see truth because then they have to acknowledge they've been wrong, and I fully believe that. That's why they just can't allow themselves. Of course, my appeal wasn't approved. That's what it usually. Every once in a while, I catch it easy. I mean, I catch a break, but let me send it. Oh, let me send it to my agent real quick. See if she can get it overturned. Orin, yeah. Let me send it to Ari. Send it to my tiki-talkie agent. Orin just needs to get a life. He's obsessed with me. Just comes to troll me every day. It's like he puts it on his schedule. It's free. The TikTok agents are free for live creators. They get paid they get paid through TikTok based on our gifts and stuff like that for providing the support for us. I always provide proof, Orin. I always have a source, and I'll always provide proof when I can. Or no, I always can, but. I usually get them overturned pretty quick. I'm going to go live on my 2.0, my backup account. The last bit here. Yeah, it's free for the creator. Gregory, thank you for becoming a new paid member. Thank you. I appreciate your support so much. Thank you. Hi, Nisi Rose. I love you. Oren, do you want to call in and talk to me? Oren, do you want to call in and talk to me and debate me? I'll give you the number right now and I'll let you call in and debate me. I'll put the number right down here. Tell me in the comment section, Oren, yes or no. You want to call in and debate me? He didn't. What does that mean? Oren, I'm talking to you. All right, Nisi. Oren, boo boo. Do you want me to put my number in the comment section and you call in and debate me? Oren, say yes or no before I go live on my backup. What I figured. Oren, I'm speaking to you. Do you want me to put the number in to call in and debate me right now on YouTube, right now? I'll put the number in the comment section. You can call in and debate me. Do you want to? I got a 24-hour timeout. I'm going to go back up with my 2.0, but Oren, I'm giving him a chance to call in and debate me. So I'm asking him if he wants to bring me to post the number so he can call in and debate me. Oren, I know you're here. You're here. You stalk me every day. Say yes or no in the comment section. He claims to be on the left. Oh, please. The only thing left of him is his fucking brain. Oh, I don't have the same backgrounds over here. That's okay. I'll use this one. It's timeless. I'd rather be an American than a Trump supporter. You hate nasty, mean people? I'm only hateful, nasty, mean to Trump voters because I hate them. Because they vote against my rights, my kids' rights, educational rights, and all of that. So I will not be nice to them. Anyone else will tell you I have a heart of gold and I'm a truly lovely person. But I'm not to MAGA. Are you going to call in or not, Oren? Oren, are you going to call in or not? I'm not on TikTok yet. I have to go up on my back out. I got a 24-hour timeout. But Oren here seems to want to, he's calling me mean and nasty. So I'm asking him if he wants me to put my call-in number in the comment section and say yes or no, Oren, in the comment section. And I'll give you the number to call in before I start bringing people up on TikTok. Just write yes or no. This is your one chance to get to talk to me since you don't come over to TikTok. Say it loud, say it proud, boo thing. Oren. Exactly. He's a coward. He's a fucking coward. You get to call in and debate me live on YouTube, live on Twitch, and on TikTok. So just say yes or no. I'll put the number right here, right now. Otherwise, you're a fucking coward. And I might just boot you, block you from ever seeing me go live again. Because you're annoying. You just come in here and say mean things about me. Oren. Yeah, see, he's a coward. He's not purposely answering. I know, they're obsessed with my marital status. Like, the only measure of a woman is if they're married. I am married. That's the thing that they don't even know about. They're just so hateful. Yeah, I see, Oren. Yeah. Look at you profiling courage. No way. Okay. There you go. At least you answered and we know you're a coward and removed all doubt. Okay. I'm a lovely person to someone who isn't a horrible person, human being. Exactly, Allie. All right. I'm going up on my 2.0. I don't have the same background because I'm on my back. I use my other phone since I was already logged into my 2.0. Hello, lovely people. I'm on my 2.0 for a 24-hour timeout. I'm on a 24-hour timeout. And stupid. Yep. I have Ari working on it to see if I can get it overturned before tomorrow. Yeah, MAGAs and their fifis. They're so emotional. Nothing happened. I don't know. I wasn't harassing or bullying anybody. We were actually talking about the auto pen when it happened. So I don't know. MAGAs are in their feces. That's true too. Straight up in their feces. They always want to banana me. I know, right before friendly time. Oh, look at Oren now. Look at Oren. Okay, Oren, go ahead. You want to call in? Go ahead right now, big boy. Oh, put your money where your mouth is, buddy. Okay. I was going to come up on my backup account. That's okay. I'll log all the way out of TikTok on my third account, and I'll put my number for you to call in, Oren. You're like, oh, I answered you 4 times. I'm right here, after I gave you plenty of chances. So now call in, or you're going to look like a real fucking coward. Okay. I'm going to put the number here for you, Boo Boo Bear. Okay? You better call in immediately. Immediately call in. Immediately. I did not call that. Let me put the number in the comment section. No, don't block him. I'm putting the number for him to call. If you block him, he can't call. Okay, I'm waiting. Let's go. Call in, Oren. Come on, I'm waiting for you to call. Phone ain't ringing. Come on, Oren. Oh, yeah, we have somebody over in the Red app who was like, oh, I gave him like 5 minutes to try to call. And so I put it in there, and he's like, she got me. Coward. Just like I got, call in. I put the number in right there. The number's in the comment section. Go call. My phone ain't ringing. I put the phone number right in there. Go. It's not my real cell phone number. I'm not an idiot. Call the number. He's too afraid. Okay. I'll come over here then. Good evening. I'm on my backup account for 24 hours. While we wait for Scaredy Pants over there on the other app. Coward. Can you say coward? He's like, wait, I'm here. So I said, okay, here's the number, call me. He's like, no, don't do that. Yeah, tough guy. It's the same one who comes every day to just harass me and say mean, nasty things about me, call me names, talk about my appearance, talk about whether I'm married or not, talk about, I mean, just every day, all day long, every live. And so I said, here's the number, call me and I'll debate you. Keep it muted, keep it muted, keep it muted, keep it muted, keep it muted. I'll be louder than you. I was trying to block him.
Yeah, it wouldn't let me mute.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And that's Trump supporters for you. Oh, aren't you so proud? Lone Wolf, that was funny. But then you're just a racist too, boo-boo. It's not funny. You're sick. You're sick in the head. There's something wrong with you. That was probably Oren. Oh. Oren. You coward, Oren. They're sick, they're childish, they're racist, they're gross, they're losing their grip on reality, they're losing their mind because nothing is going with that. They're not getting anything they voted for, and they're getting hated by everybody because they should, and they just come and crash out and want to be just racist, bigot, nasty fuckers. Hi, Bladen.
Hey.
You like the mom pivot? You know how moms can be talking to their kids. Stop it right now. The phone rings. You're like, hello, hi. So I'm like reaming out Mac, and I'm like, hi, Bladen.
So listen, I think I won my first debate on here.
Yay! For everybody who doesn't know Bladen voted for Donald Trump. He has since regretted his vote and has done a complete 360. And he's been coming daily for weeks, maybe even a month or so. So,
Me and Brian, and we kept getting interrupted by MAGA, and there was a whole bunch of them, and they kept police toning both of us, and they eventually kicked Brian, and I went to the fact of how they're trying to get rid of children education, and the first thing they asked for was a .org or .gov media. So that's what I did. I gave them everything. It was strictly out of the big beautiful bill. And then they told me that, and this is where I know how they lost, because they said, well, that doesn't line up with Medicaid or Medicare. And I said, what? No, I didn't say anything about that. I was just strictly talking about children education. And then they kept saying about how they're going to get rid of Medicaid and Medicare. And I said, well, that still ain't good, but I'm trying to talk about children education. And they were like, well, yeah, you need the federal government. And I was like, well, to fund them, mostly yes, but I mean, some you don't need it all the time. I don't think. Did I say that right? Like you need the federal. You need a federal state or a federal state.
You need the federal government in order to have like a set of standards and for special needs kids. Yes.
Yes, and that's what I tried to tell them, and they just kicked me right after. So I took the win and bounced.
Hell yeah, I'm proud of you, Bladen.
Yeah, well, they were being rude to Brian though, like really rude.
Good for you.
They just kept calling him a fascist, and they kicked him.
Jarhead down in the comments, Jarhead.
That's called projection, Bladen.
Yeah, and they got under my skin eventually, and I had to cuss them out, but I didn't mean to. It's just
Oh, it's okay. You see me do it too. Sometimes they just get under your skin. That's it.
But like, one of them was supposed to be cool, and then they just kept cussing both of us out. took the win.
And for Jarhead down there, that oath Jarhead took, it's like lawful orders. And kind of funny how you forgot that word in your little speech there.
W's Bladen, thank you for coming up. I really appreciate that. I'm really happy you won your first.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing.
Feels good, doesn't it?
They had to take me instead of me leaving because I was speaking nonsense.
Right, it felt good.
Absolutely. You don't understand. I was so happy. I was smiling ear to ear.
It's so exciting. It's really awesome. I'm really proud of you. Good job.
And you know how I said my mom was big MAGA?
Mm-hmm.
She hates Trump now. She hates him. The war, she does not agree with it at all.
Well, that's good. I know that was a bridge for a lot of people. Like that was because literally he said for so long, no new wars, all that garbage.
Like she's to the point, like she claims an independent almost right now. But I said, well, I don't believe you because you voted Republican for so long. You can't just, I'm just going to switch over when I feel like it. I don't think that's. I don't think personally. I don't think that's how it works. But yeah, she sees this the Iran war the same as the Iraq war. She doesn't see that it's necessary, and that's another thing I wanted to ask you. So when I was debating them, they said that the Iraq war was completely necessary for the United States.
That would be false.
That's what I thought, because I thought the Iraq war there was so much to lose, but nothing.
We went into that with the understanding that there was
Weapons of mass destruction, aka nukes.
and also with the inkling that that's who attacked us on 9/11.
Yeah, absolutely. But I just wanted to get on here and tell you guys. I knew you guys were going to be proud. That's why I tried to request that early just to make your day. But obviously, you've seen how today's going.
Yeah.
You got a true hater down.
Who is it? Jarhead?
No.
I'm just not even. Oh.
Hey, I'll bounce off here so I can.
Thanks, Bladen.
Listen in. Yeah, thank you.
I'm so proud of you. It does feel really good, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
And it feels good being on the right side of the argument, right?
Yes. It's the fact that I can actually say what's wrong and right instead of just being like, oh, Trump this, yeah, he's doing all these policies. Because when I was before I started like doing research, I would say half the stuff that people are saying right now is, oh yeah, the immigration policy. Oh yeah, the immigration policy. And then I actually did research. It's racist. Bottom line, racist.
Hunting them down like animals to kidnap them and human traffic them across the country is grotesque.
Yes, absolutely. We can't be. We're immigrants, all of us.
We're not indigenous to the land, so yes, we are.
Double standards, I guess.
It's bad, but thank you, Bladen. I'm so proud of you. Good job. I'm really proud of you.
Yeah, whoever was decided to leave, but their bios said, imagine trying to get asking people for money on this app. I'm like, oh.
Oh. Was it Mike Hunt?
It was.
Hi, Easy Mike.
Hello. Well, I have to give props to Bladen there. That's really awesome.
I know, isn't that great?
Yeah, he's coming around.
It's so cool to watch. And he was so proud. He was so proud.
I'm proud of him too. Because that's a good thing he did. And it's awesome. It's just a great thing. So,
I love it.
yeah, it's a good thing. So, but no, I'm just passing by like usual.
Yeah.
But you know what? I was trying to get that last person that muted, but I can't mute from this account for some reason. It doesn't let me mute other people.
Oh, I don't have not everybody's modded on my 2.0.
Yeah.
Maybe? Okay, hold on. Let me fix the moderator while you're up here.
Yeah, I was modded and I had the mute key, but it wouldn't work.
Yeah, mine doesn't let me mod anybody in the box at all. So I'm not on this account. On the other one.
Well, I just okay. You should. Hopefully, you can now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's probably. I'm just wanted to look at, but other than that, I love you, love you, love you, I love you lots. And,
Thank you so much.
Let's take care of these maggots. Let's just that one guy. That's want to say that one the jarhead guy that was just in the chat.
Yeah.
He is a traitor to his oath. I will always say that to any military person who voted for Trump. They are a traitor to their oath. I don't care. I don't care who they are. My dad was a Vietnam veteran, and he says the same thing. So.
I agree.
It's funny how he forgot to put that word lawful in there, but it was just
Right.
I skipped that word.
Yeah, you just don't feel good in it.
Well, I think we've got one in the box. So,
I got it.
yeah, Sergeant Jeff. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome.
Sergeant Jeff, you can unmute. Yeah, you vote Trump?
I did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I am 38, and I voted in Florida.
Of course. Wandering Pizza, thank you for subscribing. Real quick, Val, did you see today the Medicaid activists in wheelchairs were arrested at the Capitol in their wheelchairs and zip tied for protesting in their wheelchairs
Real.
for cuts against Medicaid?
That's yeah. How do you feel about that? There's Sergeant.
Literally, look. In wheelchairs, zip tied. Zip tying elderly. These are elderly people protesting the Medicaid cuts in wheelchairs, and they zip tied them and arrested them.
So much for
Freedom of speech, right to assemble, protest. That's horrifying. Okay, I'm sorry. This is Trump's America, I guess. Sergeant Jeff, what do you think about that?
I wasn't there to see it, so I have no opinion about it.
you have no opinion about people in wheelchairs protesting in front of the Capitol about them trying to cut Medicaid and Medicare. You have no opinion on that? And being arrested with the constitutional right of assembly?
How do I know it's true?
It was in the Capitol. I just showed you. They were escorting them out of the Capitol Rotunda.
Yeah, but that could be photoshopped.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
Whatever.
my Lord. Sir, if you're going to come up here because you don't believe in real news, you think everything is fake news, and you think real pictures and videos that are put up in front of you aren't real, you can leave.
I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, it's stupid to see what's going on in this country right now. Go, oh, well, I don't know if it's real. Sir, I ask everybody this question. What happens to an ostrich when he buries his head in the sand?
Nothing.
Really? Sir, you've never seen what happens to an ostrich when they bury their head in the sand?
Nope.
They lose the rest of their body.
They can't.
They only have their head left. What did you vote for, dude?
When your name is Sergeant, does that mean you served the U.S. military?
I did from 04 to 2013 when I got medically discharged.
And what was the medical discharge for?
PTSD, and I got shot.
Okay. Thank you for your service to the country, but did you think that your oath ended that day?
My oath is to protect the Constitution against
Correct.
all enemies, foreign and domestic.
Yes. And Donald Trump is violating the Constitution. He would be domestic.
Right. But the Constitution gives them the right of freedom of speech, so...
No, sir.
What?
Actually, Donald Trump is the one person that doesn't get freedom of speech.
Correct.
You realize that, right?
Everybody needs freedom of speech.
No, sir. Freedom of speech protects you from one thing. Do you know what that thing is?
Oh my fucking God.
Well, it's really for the press. Freedom of speech.
No. Do you want me to read it to you? I'll read the First Amendment to you. Real quick. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press, or the right of the people to peacefully assemble and to petition their government for a redress of grievances.
The freedom of speech protects you
From the
one
government.
element, the government.
For coming after you for your speech.
Government.
Thank you.
My uncle asked me the same thing. Why don't I get upset when people kneel at the Pledge of Allegiance? And I told him it would make me a hypocrite because the Constitution gives them the right to do that.
Okay, so you understand the freedoms. Why are you not upset with a president that's abridging those freedoms?
He's not.
He is.
I don't see it.
There's a mental capability here I'm concerned about.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he picked up a passenger. He might be doing Uber or something. That was not going to be well. I don't know what's happening. If he doesn't understand, then maybe Warner. I don't want to say anything disparaging because he could have had a TBI or something. I don't know. So I don't want to say anything like that. But there's something wasn't connecting. Mitria, hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm the one that requested him to come up because he was in the comments spewing some nonsense.
Oh, that's okay.
But yeah, I did not.
You can't say that.
Somebody that's probably part of my community and is trying to make this okay. And we just looked at people in wheelchairs with their hands tied behind their back.
He's like, oh no, maybe it was AI. I'm like, what?
Yeah, it was AI. Nope, that's the Trump Washington D.C. Let's just call it the way that it is. And they're disgusting and they're scum. But I got up here today to tell you and to let everybody in your life know, because you obviously get bigger crowds than I do. I started this morning. I got on live, and I was calling every one of the Democrats that voted no yesterday because I wanted an explanation. I wanted to know what happened. If you don't like it, leave. You leave, and I don't thank you for your service because you fought for something and then gave it up. You're a quitter and you're a loser. Congratulations. Anyway, Sergeant, I'm done. But anyway, I got on my live today, and I was calling these Democrats, and finally, I had one that came through, and you wouldn't believe it, but it was Sarah McBride.
Oh, cool.
And her staffer actually gave me not a quote, but gave me an answer, whereas the rest of them were like, I can't speak for the congressperson. But her staffer said they received those articles of impeachment 15 minutes before they had to vote on.
That's what AOC did. AOC did a live yesterday, and she said the reason why we voted no was they would table it, and that way we had time to read the articles of impeachment before going in to vote on them.
Yes. And I did not know that, and I didn't know that a lot of people knew that, to be honest. And so I wanted to come up here and let people know that, because the way that I was thinking about it, and I think a lot of people might.
I was mad yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, you hear no voted to impeachment, and that sounds real negative. But there was a reason why for the no vote, and it was to table.
Yes.
And that was very important, and I was glad that they actually explained that to me. Because I'm still gonna call all 128 of these people now.
Just to make sure they know.
Well, yeah. But also, what I'm gonna say to them is that you have constituents that don't understand the processes that are happening in the government.
And it looks like you're voting with the Republicans, right?
Exactly. All that looked like is that you voted alongside the Republicans, and all I wanted was an answer as to.
And we're pissed.
Exactly. So I called Sarah McBride's office because I was like, as a transgender woman, I'm irritated how you could vote alongside that. And her people literally said she's going to put a statement out either later today or tomorrow about it. And then they specifically told me there was a time restraint and that was a problem. They didn't want to put their name on something that they couldn't verify in advance. They wanted a stronger case.
Okay.
So for anybody who's in the comments that didn't know that, I hope that helped you a little bit. Because, and you're right, Warner, they need to be better at communicating, and that's why I'm going to still call all of these people and let them know if they don't communicate with their constituents, we don't know. So, I just wanted to come up and let you guys know.
I appreciate that, yes. Because I did, I saw AOC's video that she made because people were asking her the same thing, like, what the fuck, you know? And she's like, okay, hold on, let me explain. She's like, we literally just got the stuff. Like, we just got the information. So we didn't want to vote on something until we had a chance to read it. So we voted no, so that way it would be tabled and we'd have time to read it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So thank you, Mitria.
Like they said, I think there was definitely a miscommunication in there. And I wanted it cleared up myself. And lucky for y'all, I'm determined and I have a lot of time on my hands.
That's true.
Bitch got on the internet today and on her phone and said, I'm calling these people. They're all going to hear from me. So, anyway, I just wanted to say that because I didn't know if that was information that was being well circulated. So I thought I'd come up here and tell you.
I really appreciate it. I was going to talk about it today, but it just never, everyone's so hung up on fucking immigration and stuff that we didn't get to, it didn't enter my mind. I figured during friendly time it would come up, but I'm glad you said it. Thank you.
You're very welcome. But you can drop me down. I love you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks for all the gifts. You guys have a good night.
You too, honey. Thank you. Go get ready for your show. All right.
Were you able to come back up and then get knocked down, or did it just knock you down?
What? I got a 24-hour timeout.
Oh, after you.
I'm on my backup.
Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, yeah. No, I came back up, and then we were talking about the auto pen. Because he was like, why did you guys hide his cancer with the auto pen? Like, it was crazy. And we were talking about auto pen, and then I got taken down for 24 hours for harassment and bullying, and we were talking about the auto pen.
Okay, so what happened was that somebody else came back up and was reporting that.
Probably. Yeah. They get their fifis hurt, so. Hi, Chris.
Hello, my love.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
I just wanted to respond to Sergeant Jeff, and let me start out by saying that God bless all our military, and thank him for his service. But I'm fascinated by how you were saying to him earlier, and Val was saying to him, how can you say that this is Photoshop, that this is not real, this is not, but you take everything that side and Donald Trump and his party all says at gospel without even asking a question or having
And no proof. They don't need proof either.
They don't need proof. But when we say something, it's no, that's fake. You got it's Photoshop. It can't be real. So there's a disconnect there that I don't quite understand. If a MAGA could explain it to me, that
saying that we're fake, why are you saying that what's coming out of that side is fake? Or at least questioning it.
Right, they question nothing.
Nothing. Everything is gospel. And by the way, can I just say that Pete Breathalyzer and Marco Rubio, could they be more bootlickers in that press conference than they are?
No.
Oh my God.
They look so pathetic. They look scared.
That's all they did. They were like, would you like to speak on this subject?
No.
And they go, you know, there's nobody better than Donald Trump and he's the most amazing. I'm like, what in the hell is happening right now? It was shocking to me.
It's sad, really. I mean, honestly, it's really sad.
It is really sad. It's embarrassing.
It is so embarrassing. It is embarrassing. Did you see him today at the NATO summit?
I watched the whole thing. Somebody had it on a live.
I mean, how embarrassing.
It was just shocking. He was stumbling and fumbling. And then when he said, the pilots, when they do shots, they call them shots. That's what he said.
Oh, my God.
He loved doing that. They call them this and all that. He is the biggest embarrassment.
And then he's like, yeah, we obliterated them. And like the whole world's like, no, not really.
No. And even if they did, let's say they did, who cares? Even if they did, we shouldn't have done it in the first place. There's all kinds of stuff going on. And like you said before, this is a distraction from what's going on. Guys, let's not forget that there's a recount going on. Not that it's going to make a difference. I get it.
It'll make a difference to me.
It'll make a huge difference to me, and hopefully some maggots will come out and go, you know what? But based on Jeff, Sergeant Jeff, nothing matters.
Right.
And he was right about what he said. He can do whatever he wants, and nobody's going to say anything. But yeah, listen, I love you. And that Oslo yesterday was amazing.
That was so fun, wasn't it? I loved that he had his 10,000 on mine, and we got to do the dance party. And
I love him so much. He's the greatest. But listen, I love you guys, Val.
love you. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later, okay?
All right, Chris. Thank you.
Chris.
All right. Bye. I love Oslo too. I think Oslo is fantastic. I was so happy that he got to 10,000 on my live.
Oh, I'm glad too. Not to mention that he gave the best comic relief moment, I think, in TikTok history.
Which was what? Which?
What was the one when he came up with just a hand and said, "Whoops"?
Oh my God, that was so funny. He's like, "Oh my God, I'm naked," and then he dropped. It was just a hand.
I fell out.
Oh, that was so funny.
That was fun. So.
Wes, hi.
Hey, sorry, I didn't want to jump in. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. Hey, Val, how's it going, sir?
Doing well, sir.
Good to hear that. Hey, I just have a really funny story for you, Diava, and I think that you might get a bit of a chuckle out of this. So, I was in ye old villages, right? I stayed in extra.
Oh yeah, in the villages, yes.
Who doesn't want to play in adult Disneyland where nothing is real?
Right, and they are living their best life out there.
Literally, like Grandma Meemaw and Peepaw out dancing in the square.
Yep.
I got more joy out of that than anything. So I'm walking my dogs in the morning, and I've got a 65-pound golden doodle. Let's just call it what it is. She takes big ol' shits. So I'm walking by, and I'm looking for a MAGA house, like a little flag or a little. And I'm like, where are all the signs? Where are all the signs? So we're walking, we go around the block,
park, and I find one, and there's this old man sitting outside drinking his coffee. It's like 7:30 in the morning. I straight up go into his yard and wait for my dog to take the biggest shit in his yard. Clean that motherfucker up. And I'm a firm believer of clean up after your dog, okay? Like there's nothing okay about that. Now I tell you, that man gave me the evil eye like I had stolen his wife. We all know isn't gonna happen. But
Nope, not likely.
not likely, but it gets even better. So later in the day, I'm walking back by, and I end up picking it up. So I pick it up, and I put it on his front porch. So not only did he get to be pissed off once, he got to be pissed off twice.
Doodle doo doo.
Doo-doo, and it's so fucking good. I felt vindicated. I was like, you know what? You deserve it, old man River.
Oh my god. I love it. You know he was so pissed.
Oh, he was so pissed. I'm surprised he didn't say anything, because they're ballsy, right?
Oh.
And that's okay, because I would have clapped back, because he doesn't really know who I am. But yeah, instead of putting it in a paper bag and that I would have loved to, but I think that gets into some legal issues.
Yes.
But if I just pick it up and put it on his front porch, aren't I doing a service by actually cleaning it up?
Yes, you did.
And I didn't see a trash receptacle anywhere, and his house looked like a great fucking trash receptacle.
The amount of petty in this story is greatness.
Isn't it? It's epic level fucking magic.
And I'm fucking here for it, and it felt good, and I wanted to share it. Also, Mitria for sharing that story about good trouble, exactly.
Getting in that good trouble.
About the impeachment hearing, or the articles of impeachment. So, oh shit, I just dropped my phone. Whoops.
Oopsie. Leave her alone,
So,
please. Put her down, please.
Just wanted to share that.
Put her down,
Hope you guys
please.
are both well. Have a
Put her
great
down,
rest of your
please.
night. And anybody who wants to just do a little good trouble, pick up your dog shit and put it on a magazine.
Chase, let her go.
I mean, don't. I mean, do.
No, you would never suggest that, would you?
You should never do that. Ever.
Thank you, Wes.
Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
All right, bye.
Bye.
That's so funny. That's the level of petty I ascribe to. Or I aspire to. Maybe that's the right word.
That was cracking me up.
It's fucking amazing. Allie, hello.
Hi.
How are ya?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Good job, Wes.
Right?
You should I definitely do not condone doing that. Especially, my. I was still on YouTube, sorry.
Oh, okay. I was like, I hear myself.
Yeah, I have you on like 4 different devices.
Well, thank you for the screen time. Like, thank you for helping the algorithm on all my platforms.
I may stalk you more than no one does.
Maybe. Maybe.
But yeah, I wouldn't condone doing that, just as much as I don't condone people glitter booming ice. Because, we can't say we do want to do that.
Oh, no, of course not.
Also, one of the magazines came up earlier. I can't remember which one it was. But one of them who was doing the whole anti-trans one. The one who said the most outdated version of the name for us ever. Like,
Yeah, I remember.
the name.
I remember. I dropped him. I remember him.
Like, if you're gonna hate us, can you at least call us the right name, please?
Oh yeah, the yeah.
The guy that was still on
The TV.
Rocky Horror Video Show.
Where they say TV instead of transgender.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Can we at least, if you got hairs, can you at least hairs right?
What'd you say?
I said, if you're gonna hate us, can you at least hairs right?
Right? At least do it the right way.
At least give us the right name, and not the name that was given by a bunch of people who had no idea what they were doing.
Correct. Well, thank you. Yeah, they don't even try. They don't want to know. They don't care to know. They don't try. They're just awful human beings. Sorry.
Also, if Oren is still on YouTube, dude, just leave.
Right? I gave him ample opportunity to come up and talk to me.
You had your chance, dude. We all saw you. And it was the funniest thing because it was when he was down, so all of us saw him getting absolutely like have the chance and be like, nah.
Exactly. I'm like, I'm here. I put the number in there for him to call. And remember, I asked, I'm like, Oren, just put yes or no, yes or no, yes or no for like 2 straight minutes. He didn't answer. And as soon as I said, all right, I'm going live, he's not coming up. As soon as I went live on TikTok, he's like, I'm here, I answered you. He did not. He did not.
It was the weirdest thing ever.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm gonna drop. I have to get ready.
Okay, Val. Thank you, hon.
Not a problem.
All right, bye.
Bye bye. But yeah. Also, you getting banana for harassment, was it?
Yes.
Is that all they've got at this point? Is it's harassment.
Yeah, well that's what they just go and mass report when they get in their feelings, and then they take me down like in an abundance of caution. And then they wait for us to appeal it. And usually I win the appeal because bullying and harassing is very specific, and I wasn't doing any of those things. So.
Oh, ew. Badger, please tell me you're being serious right now. Sorry, I saw someone in the comments been like, ill. Every American is just what it's like, ill, no.
Yeah, boo hiss, no.
I know many Americans, none of them are civils.
It's gross, but anyway, thank you for coming up, Allie.
Yep.
Appreciate you. All right, thank you. Hi, Mountie Wise. I'm on my backup. Wah wah. Jeanette, how are you?
I'm good.
Good. All right. Hanging in there.
I just wanted to let everybody know I'm on a whole different atmosphere right now because I'm in Maine. So it's way different from where I'm at from Florida.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, can I come on camera just to show the scenery? And I bought some special pajamas for this trip that I just thought were really cute.
Absolutely.
All right. So here's the pajamas that I got.
Hold on, I'm going to put you on the big screen if you don't mind.
Nope, I don't mind.
Oh, lobsters.
They are pajama bottoms and a pajama lobster top.
Oh, that's so cute.
And then if you can see the background behind me, it's so beautiful and so different up here, that's for sure.
Yeah, I spent every summer in Maine at my grandparents' farm. My whole family's from Maine, so it's beautiful. It's very different.
Sorry. I am dropping videos for friends only to watch. If anybody is following me, they can go look at my stuff. I just wanted to get on here and just trying to give a different aspect right now of life.
That's beautiful. I don't want to ask you what part you're in because I don't want you to dox yourself where you're at, but are you in southern Maine or northern Maine?
I'm near Portland.
That's where my family's from. Well, not from there, but they were around the Brunswick Air Base, the Air Force Base.
Well, my husband was actually born in Brunswick. So he lived on the base housing and everything. We kind of took a little tour today. It was different. Sorry, making sure I'm not stepping on anything down here. I just wanted to come on here and just give everybody a little fresh what's going on instead of life in general.
Oh, I know. But thank you for sharing that. It's reminding me. It's nostalgia
Yeah.
for me because I spent every summer at my grandparents' farm in Maine, and my grandparents are all deceased, and they sold off the farm, and yeah, it's bringing me back to my childhood because it's probably around the same area. I have a ton of family in Portland, Freeport, Brunswick, Dresden, all over Maine. Where'd you go, Jeanette? Did you lose your internet? My kids have never been to Maine. They want to go. Maybe we'll road trip to Maine. I'll just stop at a hotel every night to do my live and then go the next day. Oh, you're back.
You can drop me. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay, honey. Thank you. Thank you for sharing it with us. I really do appreciate it. You're welcome. No worries. I spent every summer in Maine growing up. Boxer Mom, how are you, love?
Good. How are you doing?
I am hanging in there. Probably like everybody else.
Oh man. I don't get the breaking news that I want to get. If you know what I mean.
Pete Hegseth liver. If we do road trip up there, we'll absolutely stop in New Hampshire because you're in southern New Hampshire. Yeah, I'll have to drive right through there to get to Maine. So I drive straight up the East Coast. What breaking news do you have for us?
No, I don't have any. I said every morning I wake up and up for breaking news, but I don't get the right kind of breaking news.
Oh, yep. That's funny. It's like, did it happen? No, fuck.
Watch the ticker just for that,
I know that Chuck Schumer got taken to the hospital today.
Really? What happened?
All it said was as the heat is like heat exhaustion is taking a lot of people out. I don't know if that's what it. I just got breaking news that he was taken to the hospital, but I'm not sure.
Wow.
But could be the heat. I don't know.
Vibes to him,
Yeah.
I've read this one before, but I thought we needed it.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. This is Hillbilly Logic, the final transmission from the edge of coherence. Here we go. Now listen here, son. I don't need no book learning to tell me what's true. I get my facts straight from a man named Daryl, who lives in a converted Fort John and once swore a raccoon told him Biden's a hologram. I ain't no sheep. I'm a free-range idiot with strong opinions and zero supporting documents. I believe in freedom, which is why I scream, "Freedom, Myra!" At a middle school prostitute who asked me not to vape over the kids. I value hard work, which is why I haven't had a job since Bush, the first one. But I've commented, get a job on every video of someone under 30 since the invention of the internet. I don't trust science because I once microwaved a fort and the house didn't boom boom up. So now I believe nothing. Not the news, not the government, and dang sure not the gravity. I voted for the guy who thinks windmills cause herpes. And Puerto Rico is a different planet because he speaks his mind, even when that mind is 84% cheeseburger fumes and the rest is vengeance against a rotating fan. I'm proud to say I stand for the flag. I kneel for that Dynasty Marathon and cry every time I hear "Free Bird" in a Bass Pro Shop parking lot next to an unalive possum in the main. Now, I like freedom of speech, but if you say something I don't like, I call the sheriff and I report you for tea, you know. I wear a camo to church and I dress my Lord like Rambo for Jesus who does Sunday, where the pastor gives a sermon about how drag queens are running farms. I believe in traditional values. As long as tradition involves 3 divorces, 2 restraining orders, I'm calling every woman with a college degree a groomer with witch energy. I value truth, mainly the kind screamed through a CB radio by a guy named Hog Knuckle, who got kicked out of blows for yelling, Epstein didn't go into the lumber aisle.
Hog Knuckle.
Take shelter by banning books, burning libraries, and then handing a 6-year-old shotgun while yelling, Second Amendment, baby! Into the sky to celebrate freedom from literacy. TikToks of my 6-year-old nephew holding an AR-15 in a diaper with the caption, Little Patriot, get ready for Civil War. And you want to know what I really think? I think birds are government spies. Democrats are lizards in skin suits. And if I pray hard enough while shooting at the moon with a homemade bazooka, Jesus will personally descend and give me 10% off the Cracker Barrel Bass Pro loyalty card. I don't need therapy. I need a paranormal and intervention history teacher in body armor and a soul lobotomy performed by Dolly Parton and Ghost State Weekend. I'm a hillbilly Elijah Powell, the reason you wear noise-canceling headphones at Thanksgiving. You're welcome. And I'm happy with I am what happens when a monster energy drink mates with the QAnon message board at the back of a lifted Dodge Ram named Patriot Thunder. I am past help. I am beyond parody. I'm a walking, screaming, baked, grease-coated monument to the fall of critical thought. And I will not go quietly. I will go hooting and hollering. Bootleg fireworks, filthy ends blaming the librarian for why my lawnmower won't start. Yeehaw! Namaste, bitches!
Namaste, bitches! Oh my God, Boxer Mom, that is so funny.
I thought we needed that today. I've read it once before, but
I know, but when you got every time you say hog knuckle, I can't help but almost want to just completely unravel.
I'm looking at trying to do Hog Knuckle 2.0.
Oh my God.
Been working on that.
Oh my God. You're so funny. You're so good at it.
It's so funny, but it's so true.
It's so true. Exactly. When they come up here and they're like, I'm 32 from Alabama.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's, oh my God, it's so true. It's so realistic. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And,
Boxer Mom.
Jim was right about the Gen Z boys
Yeah.
in the States, you know what I'm saying? Hey, this may be overstepping, I don't know, but isn't Val and Jim's birthday on Friday?
It is.
Think there's any way we could, like, have her and Val up and kind of celebrate them? Because I know she's going through a rough time with her mom and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know, at least have it where we can, you know, at least where you can sing happy birthday to them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, we need to get that, we need to ask her.
Yeah, I'll have to, I can message her. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I didn't, you know, like I say, I don't want to.
And she may not want to. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And I don't want to overstep because, you know, you've got your show and all. And I was just wondering if, you know, if we could do that, like, you know, not your whole show, right?
No, I figure I think we can bring them up at 6 o'clock at the beginning of friendly time, so they have the whole hour where people come up and tell them, give them their flowers and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, if she wants to, I'll be happy to invite her, for sure.
Yeah,
I think that's a great idea. I was going to do that for Val too, but yeah, I'll invite her. She can decide if she wants to, but yeah, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and I, you know, she's got a lot on her plate. She's
Yes.
sick and stuff like that. So it's definitely, only if she wants to. But, you and Val and Jim and the doctor, everybody that, comes up with this faith.
Yeah,
should be
absolutely.
celebrated because y'all are out here doing the work. And Bladen, if you're still here, I'm extremely proud of you.
I know, aren't you? I am.
Yeah, it put me in tears because I'm just so proud of him.
He's come a long way.
He has.
So I'm super proud of him.
He really has. That makes me feel so much better.
Well, thank you, Boxer Mom. I appreciate you.
Go ahead and kick me out of here, Diava.
I'll kick you out. Bye. No, I'm just kidding. Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Bye-bye, honey. All right, y'all. I got to stop. I'm sorry for those I didn't get to today, but it's 7 o'clock. I got to go because I got to feed my kids. But if you, I really do appreciate you. If you're, on my main account or now on my backup account, thank you for all the gifts, the likes, the loves, the taps, the gifts, the Cash Apps, Venmos, all of those things. Thank you so, so much. I really do appreciate it. I couldn't do this every day without you, and I really do appreciate you. But I will be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. I will be on this account unless I win my appeal. So just be looking at me at 4. I have the same logo, so if you see the logo going, whether it's my main account or my backup, you should still see it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Thank you so much. Mwah. Bye. All right. And YouTube and Twitch. Thank you guys for being here. I'll be back tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. We'll do it all over again. I love you guys. Have a great night. Stay safe. Except for you, Oren. Don't have a good night.